Right. Oh, Nathan, you have a cool little red book.
Yeah.
You got some secrets in there?
Hi. What's nice to see you again, sir. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Hi, I'm Nathan Oliver. First off, on the contrary, my drink is not very hard at all.
Okay, good.
I wrote a really long title for my segment about 3 minutes ago. It's called Preparing to Fail is Failure to Succeed. High volume cocktail bars to restaurants. So, I've worked in a lot of really fast-paced cocktail spots. I can't see any of you guys. Is there anybody out there? There we go. I love that. All right, give me the good energy and I'll feel more comfortable here. Anyway, so I've worked in a lot of high-volume spots where you see a customer every 2 seconds, they want a drink in 1 second. From Harvard and Stone to no vacancy to opening a pretty high-volume restaurant called Butchers and Barbers. In my experiences, obviously the customer's always right. Everybody wants the bartender to make this something new, great and original. And the people take shortcuts to order off the menu because they want something faster. So what I've learned is shortcuts can make both of those things happen faster, and it's by preparing. Whether it's business or your bar or even retail, if you don't set yourself up to succeed and prepare for the worst, then you're not going to win. So what I'm going to do today is a couple easy infusions that we do at Wolf Restaurant. Before I get into that, Marcel Vigneron is on Top Chef. He comes from this very molecular background. I was going to do liquid nitrogen, but someone stole that from me. Thanks, Katie. She's amazing, by the way, so cute. I actually learned a lot from that too. So Marcel's restaurant is more, growing as a chef, he's learned to use those flavors and the molecular side, but now when you get a dish at his restaurant, it's very clean. It's very like home cooking. There's not big sparkly flowers all over the place on all the dishes, which I love. And for my program, I wanted to do the same thing, but also I wanted to incorporate speed and accuracy and make sure someone's not waiting for their drink, if they're waiting for their steak that takes 25 minutes. So I put together a program where there's a few steps where I have to be there maybe 2 hours early or 3 hours early to set it up, but then I'm good for a couple days throughout the week and the customer's happy as well. So first off, we're going to talk about quick infusions. This is an ISI. What an ISI does is it forces air, whether it's CO2 or NO2, into whatever's inside, and you can either infuse cinnamon and clove into a certain substance like water or simple syrup, but you can also carbonate things. So what I did in this cocktail, called the Thai High Five, is I took fresh lemongrass, I cooked it for about 25 minutes on simmer with simple syrup, added water, and threw it in an ISI with CO2. Besides the 25 minutes is so easy. Without having the water boil, I'm keeping all the great fresh flavors of the lemongrass, and I'm essentially just making a soda like Coca-Cola or Sprite. I have this great soda that I can add to a non-alcoholic drink or my cocktail or do plenty of things with. So there, I've already set myself up with a tool that I can use all night and keep being creative for people. My setup is so messy over here. I don't even know where this came from. Sorry, I gotta check myself. Anyway, so that's our soda. That's our lemongrass soda. Now, with the soda, I decided not to use any fresh juices because I juice those every day fresh. And the fresher your juice, the better the taste of the drink. You notice there's a lot of drinks on the market right now, like Jose Cuervo and all these like ready-to-drinks. You can't really fake citrus. When it's fresh, it's so good, and you can smell it, you can feel it, it's great. So I do my soda separate from that so I can add the fresh juice to it still. Moving on, I do a quick fat wash on aviation gin. Now a fat wash you can use with anything. Most people, I think, in the last 5 years are used to bacon bourbon and duck fat bourbon and whiskey this, whiskey that with some sort of animal attached to it. But I sat down with Jason Brand one day and we were working on a cocktail program together. And he's like, we should just do something super summery with coconut and gin. And we washed a bottle of, I think it was Bombay Dry with coconut. And Jason Brand's an amazing bartender. He's been up here a few times, I think. But I stole his idea. I straight up stole it. I just used a different gin. And I called him just to make sure he was okay with that. He said, yeah, it's fine. So what you do is you take a high-proof spirit or anything like gin or vodka, and you add fat to it. So if you're using bacon, you be sure to cook the bacon first. I wouldn't use anything raw. Cook the bacon, skim the fat, and you throw it into a spirit. Mix it up a little bit. You'll see the fat bubbles forming everywhere, and then you throw it in you let it rest for a little while overnight for the gin, and you throw it in the freezer, and you'll see all the fat rise up to the top. At that point, you can skim it off, and then you have all this like beautiful bacon fat flavor in the drink. Marcellus,
What's the strangest thing you've ever fat washed?
oh man, I think it was duck. I think we did duck and scotch one time. That was delicious, super smoky. But Marcel's very, very vegetable friendly. So we went with coconut. So we took raw coconut oil, did the same process, let it sit overnight, throw it in the fridge for a little while, and you see all the fat rise, and you skim it off. You're left with this amazing gin that has the essence of coconut. Not like fake coconut flavor, it's more like you can feel it, you know? You can smell it, you can feel it, and it's not overpowering. So, Thai high five, all obviously Thai cooking flavors. These match really well with the dishes. But now I have two really cool ingredients that I can go all the way with. I have a coconut gin that takes 24 hours to make. Readily accessible for any cocktails I want to make for any guest. I have a lemongrass soda that's delicious by itself, non-alcoholic cocktails. And now I took these ingredients, adding a little fresh citrus, and I'm pretty much doing a Tom Collins. It's a Collins drink, which means it's soda, it's citrus, and it's spirit. Maybe a little bit sweeter. I like mine a little sweeter. I don't know if you do. Anyway.
No.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
Yes,
The opposite of sweet. Yeah.
you can always add more booze, right? Always add a little bit more booze. So essentially that's the drink. I've set myself up for success by having two different options for other drinks to make other customers happy throughout the night if they don't want to read off the menu. It's not using any fresh ingredients that are going to go bad. It's saving time. And I guess I should probably make one.
Yes,
right?
please.
Would you like to match cocktails to the menu?
Yeah, so the whole program is pretty much set up with, we take all the alcohol mixtures and put them in one bottle. So we have a play on like a Manhattan with 3 ingredients, the flavors of almond, cherry, and bourbon. And that bottle sits there, but you put some citrus into it, so the citrus is fresh every day. And you mix it up and you're good. There's no citrus in a Manhattan, but cool. I think you had this drink, didn't you? You came in recently. Alright, so we're going to use half an ounce of lemon, half an ounce of lime. I'm going to add 2 ounces of our coconut gin. It's very accurate here. Very accurate. Wait.
Yeah, a little light on that pour there.
There we go. Very accurate. Cool. And we'll throw some make-believe ice in there. Baby ice. Figuring it out. I haven't been to this bar before, but it's working. Cool. I will.
Oh, you just had those in your back pocket?
The tools.
Giant tweezers? Alright.
Preparing some tails. Dropping ice everywhere. Either way, as long as it's kind of cold. This is a demo. Why they call it that. And this is your lemongrass soda. Top it off all the way to the top.
What do you guys think? You try it? Really?
And garnish. Beautiful.
Formidable.
And that's that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Here's that
Alright.
cake.
Alright, so we're going to share this one now?
Bless.
Alright. Cheers, guys. Can you taste the coconut, the fat wash? Yeah? Can you taste it?